Hey guys, it's Miriam, Director for Team Classy and Sassy, doing a quick video today to talk to you about basket parties and how they have really worked for me and really have been the main source of income for my Scentsy business. As many of you all know, I am not afraid to say I don't do home parties. They're not my thing. Lots of different people, sorry, I got a text message. Lots of different people love home parties and I think they're great. And I think if that's your main source of income, that's fantastic. It's just not for me. It's not that I don't do home parties. I'm just not real good at them. I'll be honest. Anyhow, basket parties are what works for me, and it also is a really great recruiting tool, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Basically, with my basket party, you'll come to see that it's not a basket at all. It's actually a little makeup tote that I carry around that has testers in it and lots of other fun stuff. I really should probably call it something other than a basket party. But this is what I use. It's a Timeless Beauty bag from 31. No, I do not work for 31. I realize this is now the second time I have referenced a 31 product. But I don't work for 31, nor am I endorsing 31, nor do I know a consultant you can purchase this from. I do, but that's not what I'm supposed to do. Anyway, so Timeless Beauty Bag. I like it just because of the way that it's broken up. It holds all of our testers, our mini testers. So I have this balancing on a set of 3 boxes of pop vinyls. I don't know if y'all have kids, but it keeps my tripod at the right level, so if you see it bouncing, ignore it. Anyhow, so Timeless Beauty Bag holds our mini testers, all of them. Granted, they will not lay perfectly flat. If any of y'all have like tester OCD, they're gonna jumble up and get kind of messed up, but that's okay. So I'm gonna hold this up. Y'all see that? It holds all of our testers. What I usually do is put our new releases on one side and then the rest of our testers on the other side. In the middle, it also holds more testers. There's some pen slots. Usually what I'll do is I will put my Scentsy personalized pens in there. And basically what I'll tell my basket party hostess is those pens are for you and your guests. Use them to fill out the order forms, keep them. It's kind of like a business card. It's got all your info on it. I've got the ones from the Scentsy family store that have my name, my phone number, my website. So that's what I put in those little pen slots. I also have been known to put a room spray. I kind of just loop it in that little elastic top and put a room spray in there. I do not have a hard, fast rule about what I include in my basket parties as far as product. It's basically what I have on hand. So right now, I'm not stingy with my basket parties either. I put lots of stuff in them. Right now, I have a skin sample. And I will tell my hostess, I don't want this back. You can either use it, give it to somebody that's interested in the skin scents. I don't want this back. I usually also include, I've got in here a laundry sample. I've also got a wax sample, a little felt sample. Usually I'll include the scent of the month so I don't have to put the tester in there. I include always business cards and multiple business cards because I want her friends to know who I am and want them to be able to get in contact with me if they want anything. Oh, you can see that messy toy room over here. Just pretend you can't see that. Okay, anyhow, this is real, guys. It's my real house. I have kids and they're messy. I include a catalog. If I happen to have extra catalogs, I include more than one just because she's gonna wanna share this with her friends. And if one of her friends wants to take it home, I don't want her to say, well, she only gave me 1 catalog. So I provide at least 2 or 3 catalogs in there. The other thing that I include with the catalogs is the Warmer of the Month flyer. Same thing, 2 or 3. I want her friends to be able to take these home and show them off if they want to. I've got a car bar in this one, and I'll tell her, hey, there's a car bar in there. If your friends want to see what the car bar looks like, it's not a sample though. And then I'll tell you what I do with this later. And it's not always a car bar. Sometimes it'll be a bar of wax. Sometimes it'll be a scent circle, whatever, a small little thank you gift that they don't know is a thank you gift yet. I've been known to put a little baggie of washer whiffs in there, just whatever I have available. You never know what you're gonna get in my basket parties because you never know what I'm gonna have on hand. I always include lots and lots, and I do mean a lot, like that's quite a bit, of order forms for them to fill out, included in there as well. And basically what I do is all the paper products, I just stack them on top of each other in this middle portion. I'll try to see if I can stand it up so you guys can see without it falling all over the place. So I stack it all. That was a really good outtake. I would love to say that I'm going to redo this video, but I'm not. Make sure you have your zippers all the way zipped up when you are about to pick up your basket party tote. All right, we're just going to pretend that didn't happen. We're going to leave the blooper. All right, look, oh, that one's open too. Let's not do that. Okay, so basically, well, this will actually work out. So basically, I kind of just lay everything in the middle and then kind of close it up on top of the paper products. What you can also do if you don't want to overwhelm your customer, I know a lot of people don't like to send out all of the testers, and that's okay. You can send out just the new releases, the new transition testers, your mini testers. Those are really cheap in the family store. Don't quote me, I want to say they're like $7+ for just the transition mini testers. What you can also do is you've got this whole other pocket that you can utilize, and especially now because mine is empty because everything fell on the floor. You can now stuff all that paper product and all of those Scentsy samples in this empty side. Let me show you what that looks like. So now that my testers are all on the floor, I've been able to put my catalog, my warmer of the month flyers, and my samples in this one side, and I've still got my testers over here on the other side. Why I really like this little tote is that it fits into this Regional A flat rate box. I can't remember off the top of my head how much it costs to ship this. It's not very much though. The only thing you want to keep in mind with this box works great right now. We're kind of getting to the point to where this box isn't going to work for these testers because it's going to get warmer outside, and as it gets warmer outside, that means your testers might end up in somebody's car and they might end up melting. So what you're going to want to do is you'll start noticing your Scentsy shipments will come with ice packs. Save those ice packs, don't throw them away, they're gold. When you're mailing out basket parties, you're going to want to ship them with that ice pack. Also, I always tell my hostesses, please, please, please don't leave these in the car because they can melt. So I always kind of just say, take them inside with you, don't leave them in the car. And most of my hostesses have been really good about it. They also ship them back with the ice pack with me. Now what I do for shipping with my basket party hostesses, I give them two options. They can either save the receipt and I will reimburse the shipping for them to ship it back to me, or I will give them that amount in product when I'm placing their order. So if it's $8, I will give them $8 back in Scentsy product or a hostess credit, for example, and I'll just pay that out of my pocket. That's just two different ways you can avoid them paying shipping. You don't have to use this 31 tote. This is what I actually used before I had my 31 tote. This is from Target, and you can see I still have my old testers in here. It's just a makeup bag. Any makeup bag that you can find at Target, Walmart, whatever, I like Target, works well as a basket party. My trick about basket parties, I have 5 of these guys. I try to have 4 of them out at all times and 1 of them at my house, just in case somebody happens to say, hey, do you have any testers? I keep it at my house, I keep it in my car, not when it's hot. Just so I have that ready and available for somebody whenever they want to use my testers. What I do and how I utilize that car bar is when my hostess's basket party is about to end, I will tell her, hey, if you can get me another hostess on that basket party, if you can get one of your friends to take it to church or take it to cheer practice and get a qualifying party, you can have this car bar and I will give you a half-off item on her qualifying party. Usually most of the time they'll say yes. I've told you guys about this before. The way that I flip my basket party hostesses, it's the way I get the majority of my recruits, is I tell them, okay, so you did all the work for me. You did a great job. Do you just want to join? Because you just closed out a $500 basket party and I'm making all this money. So usually you can get them to join once they realize how simple it is, especially with these mini testers. They're so portable and great. A lot of people like to have their hostesses sign a contract when they do basket parties, basically saying that if for some reason something happens, if the tote gets lost or items get damaged, that they're responsible. I don't do that. I feel like it's just kind of impersonal. Not to judge anybody that does that, but it's not what I do. You can go on Pinterest and Google "Don't be a basket bandit," and there's actually a little contract that you can include with your basket party that they sign, and I guess is legally binding in the event that your basket party disappears. I've never had issues with my basket parties disappearing. I've been really lucky. So that's something that you can do with your basket parties to make sure that they come back to you. I actually make it a point of not wanting my party to come back to me. I want a hostess after that, and then a hostess after that, and a hostess after that. I basically have a little spreadsheet that says where my basket is, who has it next. I have a wait list for my basket parties. I probably need to buy more. But this is what works for me as far as getting PRV in every month without having to do home parties. I do an occasional Facebook party, but mainly it's this basket party. Sometimes I'll even do a Facebook/basket party where I will mail my testers to my Facebook hostesses and she can share them with her friends at work. Just kind of makes it a more personal experience, more of a home party type thing. She can take the tote with her to work and show it to her coworkers and then come back on the night of that Facebook party and I'll say stuff like, hey, what was your favorite scent? Or what did you really like? Or did you see something out of the catalog that you just have to have? That's how I do it. I'll open up a Periscope tonight after posting this training video if y'all have any questions. Once this goes live on YouTube, obviously, if you have any questions, you can comment below or email me. Starting to post videos a little more regularly, so please subscribe if you haven't already. The other thing I include in my basket parties, I can't believe I forgot to say this, recruiting packet, and I do it a little bit differently. I put my recruiting packet, if you haven't watched my video on recruiting packets, you're going to want to go back and watch that. I put my recruiting packet in a yellow sealed envelope, and I tape it up. People love to know what's in sealed envelopes. It's crazy. And I will write on the front of that envelope with a big marker, do not open unless you enjoy free trips and extra income. It always gets opened. So that's what I do, and it kind of helps break the ice on that initial opening of that recruiting packet. So that's really the only thing I think I forgot. If y'all have any questions or just want to email me, feel free to do that, and make sure you subscribe. Hopefully I don't knock over this tripod when I try to turn off this video. Y'all have a great day. Bye.